Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're doing another unboxing, and this time it's a watch from Luminox. It's a brand I already reviewed on my channel, but I did it by loaning a watch from a store. This time Luminox contacted me themselves asking to send the watch in for a review. As usual, I told them I have only one condition, which is that I get to say whatever I want to say. Now this is just going to be an unboxing and my first impressions, and then I will be doing a review in the following weeks after I spend some time with the watch. Now the first Luminox that I was reviewing didn't get really that much love from me because I didn't like the aggressive marketing and I didn't like the way the watch felt. I did like the way it looks. So let's see what this new model brings to the table. So let's open the box and see how it looks. There's some survival gear inside as well. Okay. This big box. Here's their signature watch box, but let's first see what we got here. Survival keychain, 16 tools in one. So that's pretty cool. I actually always wanted to buy one of these, but I guess now I got one. And there's another one. Let's zoom in. So it's got the wrenches, openers, look, it even has a screwdriver. Pretty cool. This one might be a bit different, or is it the same one? I believe it's the same one. Survival blanket. Wow. It's made from high reflective aluminized non-stretch polyester. Okay, so this is supposed to keep me warm if I ever get lost in the wild. Look at it, so cool. And finally, I believe this is just a wristband or something like that, or no. It's, to me it looks like a regular, how do you call these? A wristband for your sweat when you play sports. Let's move these things away, and the reason why I got all these survival things is because of the model mentioned. Because of this model that's in the box, and it's the Bear Grylls edition. Bear Grylls, if you don't know who he is, I believe you've been living under a rock. So let's open the box, and there it is. Let's move this away. So Bear Grylls did a collaboration with Luminox, creating about I believe there's three series of models, the Sea, Land, and Master. This is the Master. Let's take a look at it. Well, I can say right off the bat that this is a bit more substantial than the first Luminox, the color something that I reviewed. That felt really, really light, but this one does feel more substantial. And look at the case back, it's very, very substantial as well. Now the problem with Luminox watches when you take them in your hands is that they're made out of this carbon reinforced plastic, something that new G-Shocks are also made. They call it, I believe, Carbonox or something like that. And it's a very light but very durable material, but because of that you get that feeling of cheapness when you take them. However, this watch doesn't have that feeling. It's really, really heavy. And you get a compass on the wristband, which is pretty cool. Look at it. You even have the bearing ring, I believe that's that. The watch comes on this very thick rubber strap, and it's not silicone, it's rubber, and I like it like that. I find silicone straps to be way too soft. This is more, how do you say, stiffer, and I actually prefer this. A very, very big buckle. And the watch itself is pretty big. I believe this is 45 millimeters. It comes with a sapphire crystal and it's quartz powered. It's a Swiss quartz movement by Ronda. So it has a chronograph, Yep, and the date. So let's stop it, let's reset it. It comes with a screw-in crown, as you would expect from a survival type of watch. And although these appear like they're screws, they're not. They're just sleeves for the buttons. So let's move the hands. The hands are really large, but have these tubes, tritium tubes for illumination. Now, because it's very bright in my room, I won't be able to show you the lume now, but I will insert a little probably clip where you're gonna see how this watch looks in the dark. It comes with a unidirectional, which is pretty weird because, well, it's used for a compass, but also, as you can see, it's a count up bezel, or should I say count down bezel. No, it's a count up bezel, so you can use it as a dive watch. And if you look closely, you will see that even the pip has a little tube, a tritium tube inside. So I think the lume shot is probably gonna be pretty cool. Now, I like the look of the watch, again, just like with the first Luminox I reviewed. And like I said, the one problem I had was that even the bezel on that one that I reviewed felt kind of cheap, and you know, like I'm gonna break something. But I have to admit, on this one, it feels and sounds better, more substantial, better. It's definitely better. Now, let's try to put it on the wrist, and that's probably going to be the last thing we're going to do for this video because I want to save something for the review. Like I said, this is a 45mm watch, which should result in a pretty weird looking watch on my wrist because my wrist is just 6.7 inches. But who knows, it doesn't seem that long, so let's put it on and see what's what. I do love the strap, the bright orange and the orange accents on the crown. Okay, so here it is. On my 6.7 inch wrist, it is very large, but it doesn't overhang my wrist, which is not something I expected. I really thought this is going to be much bigger in person, but like I said, it's pretty short, and as you can see, the lugs actually curve downwards. And I do love this strap. It's so thick, but it's not too soft. It's just the right resistance, so I feel like this could be a very durable strap. Now, because of my small wrist, as you can see, I'm already hitting at the compass. If I had to go one notch more, I probably couldn't do it until I move this away, but it's kind of, these ridges are in the way. So, pretty cool watch. Let's see. So this is on my wrist. I mean, these kind of watches are supposed to be big. The only thing that I dislike already is that there's a lot of things going on the dial. So just reading the time, they try to solve it by making these tips white, and it kind of works, but it's still a very busy watch. But sometimes you want a busy watch. I usually like simpler watches, but sometimes I want something like a Citizen Nighthawk, not Nighthawk, but Skyhawk, and this kind of has that look. Pretty cool. I can't wait to spend some time with it and see all the little details and how it's made, and we'll see what else it offers. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this unboxing, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.